All right, everyone, welcome to Porter TV. This is episode 3 now.
3.
So we're here in the shop. We've got our crazy pallet wall that took me 3 days to finish when we moved in here. So this is a part of our showroom, and while we're talking, I'm going to have the camera kind of pan around and show you a little bit of the showroom so you guys can kind of see the intro or the entry room of the shop, I guess you could say. That's where all the beginning of all the magic happens, right?
Yeah, right.
So we have events, we have all sorts of stuff. We had some people come in this week and hang out, play guitar, and that was pretty fun while we installed their pickups in the back.
Yeah.
And you worked on some weird wiring
Some
stuff
fun
this
wiring
week.
stuff.
Yeah, we're working with phase stuff and all that crazy stuff. But we do appreciate you guys kind of watching our TV show, and we wanted to do these in a lot more long form, kind of just long form setups for all these, because we want to show you guys a little bit more about who we are and what we do here at Porter. And there's a lot of cool things happening at any given time. It can be a little crazy here.
Yeah.
Well, so summer is here. We're in the middle of June, almost late June now, I guess. Summers are always kind of weird for us. June is kind of to be honest, June is kind of a weird and funky month always for the business. A couple years ago, we've been in this shop now 2 years, and June is always like summer hits, and we never know what's going to happen. We never know what's going on with the music industry. People are taking a break from from all their activities.
Just going on vacation.
Yeah, exactly. So Junes are always like, all right, here we go. It's June again. Let's see what happens. And so I think what we've been doing is kind of working on some new products. We've been developing some new stuff. But this month also is, you can see behind us here, we've got some really cool guitar stuff that we're going to be talking about. But Marco, I wanted to ask if you have any updates from the pickup side of the shop. Anything cool that you've been... I know you were messing with some cover stuff lately.
Yeah, so we've just been kind of like researching different kinds of cover options, like forcing patinas on some of the covers. And chrome is such a interesting cover because it's plated pretty heavily, and so it's hard to get it to do other things than just be chrome. But
yeah,
we're I don't know, we're excited about some of the stuff that we're doing, and there's always more experiments going on, but just to be able to give people more options as to what they want.
Yeah, and we have what's called the graveyard. So you want to explain what we call the graveyard of pickup parts?
Oh yeah, just anytime there's any sort of like issue or something isn't quite right, instead of just saying, oh, let's throw this pickup in the trash, I just throw it in the graveyard, and then whenever I need a part, or if I'm just trying to test something, I can just go and grab one of those pickups.
Yeah.
And then just tear it apart. If I need a base plate or something. So.
Yeah, sometimes we'll get covers that will be scratched from the supplier, and we can't sell them as new, and so we hold them for special projects or for relic work and things like that. I'll grab this guitar behind me just while we're here. And you can see, we'll do more on this guitar in a second, but you can see right in there is
like
pretty cool. Wood top. Kind of inside the Portertron look.
Just like a little Easter egg. I mean, you don't really notice it, but then upon closer inspection, you're like, oh, that's different than you would typically see. But.
Definitely. And this is also the month where it's very difficult for us. We're trying to do, like, we have a guitar sale going on right now. We have a bunch of stock guitars that we're trying to move, and we've got some really cool configurations of stuff. We're going to talk a little bit about our Classic Series guitars. Those are officially launching this month. You can see the green one here behind me, and then there's one back behind Marco. And we'll talk a little bit about those. First, we'll start with, and then we've also got this. I'm looking at the camera and trying to point. It's kind of a mess. We've also got this one behind me over here. I'll talk about in a second. But really this is our Classic Series guitars. We hinted about them, and we talked about them in previous TV episodes. You've seen some posts on social media. If you follow our Porter Guitars Instagram account, you've seen a lot of posts about these. We are just finishing up the first ones, which is very exciting. So it's kind of like, this is just a tweak of our model. The beauty of these guitars is they're $1,700 retail price point, where they're built all in the shop. This particular one is forest green, and I'll put up some more kind of shots there. You can see the pick guard right there, Spanish cedar necks.
Super light, super resonant
Yeah,
mix.
this is a very light guitar. It
Yeah.
probably weighs 6 pounds, I think. Palfaro on the fretboards. We actually go and hand select. I literally drive across town and hand select all the woods for these builds. All the same hardware. We've got the hip shot locking tuners.
Same pickups.
Same pickups, yeah. So really with these, you get limited pickup options. We're trying to sort of streamline the process. And the beauty of these is we're taking about 4 spots a month or 4 spots every 6 weeks, and we're trying to finish them every 6 weeks. So these are 6-week build time guitars, stainless steel frets, Graphtec nut, all the same
High-end
stuff.
components,
Yeah,
yeah.
all the same stuff that's
Hipshot
in there.
hardware, yeah.
Right. And then why don't you grab the other Les Bois back there? We'll show you another color that we're working on as well.
Pretty spiffy as well. I don't know if this camera will see the
dog hair.
dog
yeah.
hair. It's kind of a neat look. But again, the Spanish cedar and then the Palfaro, right?
Yeah, Palfaro. Yeah. So this one, all the necks for the Classic series are going to have that same wood combination. So you don't have any other choices there. All the bodies are mahogany in the Classic series. Again, this one's more solid. It doesn't have the big chamber route like the Croesus. This is our Les Bois model. You can see that dog hair finish
Nice
right there.
and subtle,
Yeah.
but very well
So
done.
this one, we should be playing this one by next week, hopefully. If you look at our website, you can see pictures of the green guitar. And we also have, hopefully we'll have a full gallery of this guitar once it's done. We've got the pickups. You built the pickups last
Pickups are
week.
ready, yeah.
Hardware's in the mail, so we're getting really close on this one. We're really excited about these series. The fact that you can put $850 down, get it started, and then pay $850 when it's done, plus the shipping cost. It's just really affordable for a USA-made guitar.
Yeah.
Something that we're cutting from raw lumber all the way through. A lot of good attention to detail.
Yeah.
All the guitars are getting our fret tension leveling, which if you saw episode 1, you saw a little quick preview of that fret tension leveling jig that we use there. So in addition to these coming out, you can now actually contact us and order one of these on the website as well. So if you're interested, go check out the color gallery. We've got 6 really cool colors, and we've got a ton of other stuff going on with these. And we'll talk a little bit now about the semi-hollow Les Bois behind us. I'll grab that. We'll talk about it. And then what we're going to do after that is we're going to go just over to the studio area in the office, and we're going to just show you a little bit how the semi-hollow sounds, and then how this Croesus Classic Series sound as well. So let's take it. I'll just turn around here. I'll give you that. Let me grab the semi-hollow.
Swap. Musical guitars.
Musical guitars. Yeah, so as you can see, we're just running the camera. I was gonna cut this into a bunch of different segments, but I think we're here,
Yeah,
and we've
it's
got
like-
the guitars behind us, so it's not really that hard to turn around, and you just have to wait for us to turn around and grab a guitar. So there it is. This is our prototype for the Les Bois semi-hollow. So it's got a cool F-hole there, and I'll do the same thing. I think I'll have, while we're yakking away, I think I'll have the camera just show some pictures of the guitar, just so you can see that there. This one has a cool ribbon stripe African mahogany neck, and on the back we've got, you can see black limbo with bloodwood racing stripes, and we showed you the pickups earlier. So the thing we wanted to do with this and all of our guitars is kind of expand the lineup but not go too crazy. So I didn't want to release a full brand new guitar, so I kind of wanted to do variations of an existing model. So this being our Les Bois, you can see the same model as the one back there. This is just chambered. We've got a chamber here underneath the F-hole. There's one up here. There's also a small one up here. And then you also have your, essentially it's like a chamber. You have your electronic cavity back here. So there's really 4 different chambers. It's out of tune. But you can hear the volume. Hopefully you can hear like just the volume of this guitar. Very bright, very snappy, and we wanted to kind of give you guys just a little preview of more about these guitars, because a lot of times you'll see a picture and, oh, that looks nice, but there's not really,
looking at.
Yeah, there's a lot of really like detailed stuff that we wanted to go over. But mostly, I think what most people are concerned is like, how does it sound?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little break here, but we're gonna come back for a couple studio clips, and then we will end the show just kind of with a couple more things like that we've got planned coming up. But for now, let's go. Which one do you want to play?
I'll play. I'll play the green one.
Okay, so Marco will play the green one. We'll go to his clip of that, and then I'll play this one. We'll just kind of give you a quick idea of what they sound like. But we'll do it in the studio to kind of give you, full mic'd cab sound and all that stuff as well. We'll be using our handy dandy trainer, YSR1, the ugly duckling amp as we call it. So let's go and take a listen to those clips now.
That's good.
All right, so thanks for listening to us play. Hopefully it was
Informative.
informative and enjoyable. Sometimes I feel like we're always rehashing the same. For me, it's like the old Stevie Ray licks over and over again, and you always bust out something unique, so that's always good. But one of the things too, I always forget to mention is, or it's a reminder to myself, and you're way better at this than me, but just playing guitar at the end of the day. I'm usually going home and thinking about, okay, how am I gonna meet payroll, and how am I gonna do all this other stuff, and it's good to just play guitar, and that's the danger of what we do is it is a business, and we do need to sell these instruments and these pickups for to keep us afloat, but we forget sometimes, or I forget more than you, to just play, and it's been fun to take guitars home, try them out, and get used to what they're like, and then spend more time with it. That's been really cool. I think it's been fun, and if you want to follow Marco, I think is it guitar underscore Marco?
Mm-hmm. It's 3 underscores.
Oh, 3 underscores. Okay.
But it's
Maybe we'll put the
little tag
on the screen here or something like that. So that way you can follow Marco. He shares a lot of sound clips and pics of his doggy.
Yeah, just
and
dogs,
shop
and
dog,
amps, and guitars.
Yeah. So a lot of just guitar noodler stuff. But we are guitar players here. Everyone that works here plays guitar except for my wife, but she does the packaging and she does kind of the bookkeeping end of Porter. So we are crazy about guitar. Obviously, this is why we do what we do, and hopefully these TV shows are great for you guys just to get to know us a little bit more and to kind of see our world in our corner. So this is like what it would be like if you lived here, came in the shop,
right
and here it is. This is what we do.
like.
If you have questions, I would love for you to leave those questions in the comments below. If you'd like to see anything specific featured on the TV show, I know we keep promising like a full shop tour, but I think it takes a little longer to get that set up.
Yeah.
And so we haven't really been doing that just because we've been
building.
we've been building stuff and trying to get deadlines met and all that. But this will give you an idea of kind of where we're going with the TV show. We've got a lot of new topics and new things coming up. We haven't done our actual podcast in quite a while, but I'm hoping that this is kind of a supplement for those who listen to the podcast. You can check out the Porter Tonecast. That's another place you can listen to a bunch of past episodes, us talking to people in the industry and talking to each other about different topics,
Mm-hmm.
new pickups that we have released. So there's a lot of
fun stuff there.
A lot of good stuff, yeah, for sure. So until next time, thanks again for watching, and that'll do it for episode 3.